stand up for just a minute there, my man. Now remain standing. Remain standing. So he has a significant birthday that ends with the number 5. I don't reveal ages here, so you can kind of guess whether it's 85 or 95, you know. I do want to say that. Remain standing until I tell you to sit down, John. Okay? So I kind of jokingly say he is my associate assistant pastor, and that I recommend to the elders that we double his pay. Yeah. And then I also recommend we triple his pay. Now, what's double of 0? What's triple of 0? Anyway, I do want to say this seriously. I've been working with elders for about 40 years or so. And so I've worked with over 6 or 7 different churches, about 60 or 70 elders. But John Robertson is the best teacher / shepherd as an elder that I've worked with in 40 years. You want to take me out to lunch sometime soon for that? Be happy to receive that. No, all serious. He's the cream of the crop. He really is. Well, as Mike Guzman mentioned, the 3-year anniversary luncheon is postponed, but I want to give you a flashback photo or two of that very first Sunday. Raise your hand if you were there on that very first Sunday, most of you. So somewhere in your PowerPoint, right before the sermon, there's a couple of photos. Okay, there's a photo there. And that was actually, this one was taken by me. I was up on the stage. I noticed my daughter there, my 2 grandkids in the front. That's not why I showed the picture, but anyway, that's good to know. So that was that very first Sunday. There were 260 people there. That glorious Sunday. And of course, COVID hit. That kind of hit us. But you know what? We're gonna come back to that number and surpass it. I truly believe. So happy birthday, Life Christian Church, right? Also want to mention that we need more and more volunteers for our nursery and for our grade school, elementary school. Charlotte Zai, would you stand up for just a moment? If you could help be in the rotation, like once a month in nursery or to teach the grade school kids, would you please contact Charlotte? I know that her number is in the back there somewhere, either Wayne or Charlotte. Either way, please contact her. We're in need of more bodies, more helpers out there. There's a few people that are mourning and grieving in our church. I want to mention that Dave Mestis, who was a regular here until COVID hit, he lost his little brother. Some of you know David and Teresa Mestis, so we lift them up in prayer. Barbara Ocean is here today. You just lost your mother. Stand up, Barbara. We are mourning and grieving with you, and our sympathy go to you in the loss of your sweet mom. And also, Tony Foster, are you here? She lost her 88-year-old mother just a couple of weeks ago, and our hearts go out to Tony Foster. Is there anybody else that's lost a loved one during the month of August? We want to be able to know that so we can sympathize with you. Anybody else lose somebody? Yes, Ginger. Ginger lost her aunt in August, so our hearts go out to you with sympathy. And I want to mention this next picture is someone that we all know, or most of us know. Kathleen Kennedy went to be home with the Lord just last week. And she had kind of rallied. She has had multiple health issues in her life, and she rallied at the end. She was age 61. She was a dear soul. She was often at the back special needs table, and she was just as sweet as can be. So I know a lot of the friends are here today. We mourn with you the loss of your dear sweet friend, and ours as well, Kathy Kennedy. Well, this has been a very difficult last 7 days for the United States of America. Of course, I think we're all stunned, hurt, maybe angered, just in mourning for what's happened over in Afghanistan. I'm going to pray for that in just a moment. It was before the Marines were killed that I wrote a little about the gates there in Kabul. And I want to read that, and then I want to go into a prayer, okay? This is what I wrote. This is before the Marines were killed. My eyes have seen the Afghan gate, where there is love, where there is hate. Women, children cannot cope unless there is a door of hope. The look of fear upon their faces, they gather there from distant places, together with a desperate plea, "Oh God, dear God, please rescue me." I cannot bear the thought of this, that some are late or left or miss their only chance to enter in that gate where life begins again. I hope and pray for them all. They'll all be saved, both old and small, and leave behind a world of strife, encamped with joy and love and life. There is a coming pearly gate where every soul will meet their fate. A wedding feast is just inside, no time to wait, no time to hide. Christ's return, how many days do we have left to change our ways? Get ready now, because if you're late, you'll be knocking on that gate. That banquet meal has now begun. You're missing out on all the fun. You keep pounding on that door. "Lord, open up, there's room for more." And then a thunderous voice is heard. I shuddered when I heard the word, "I know you not, so go away. Prepare yourself for judgment day." You do not know the day or hour when Christ shall come with glorious power. Believe, repent, get on God's side. That heavenly gate will open wide. Let's all be standing for just a moment.